So let's start today's session. And just think, head start, I barely survived today, okay? I did capture some good trades, but then again, market, you can see here, what the fuck is this, man? Anyways, we'll get there, okay? So I've written down, my exact plan because today there was a lot of opportunities, a lot of setups, a lot of things that played out in the market. The price action was messy to many traders, but still I can see it very clearly because I know my charts may be dirty. Like all the people can argue that profitable traders have their charts very clean and very clear, as if there's nothing drawn in there. And the rookie traders, they got all the kinds of shit on their charts. But anyways, chart is just a demonstration of how the price is moving. So we'll look at it in that sense. Let me see. Oh fuck. Anyways, so if I were to explain how did I approach the market today, see, A plus level fairly played out, but this was a very big zone. So fuck it. And it gave how much? I'm just looking at it, okay? More than 200 pips. Anyways, so how did I approach the market today? This was yesterday's trade, which ended in profit. Oh, sorry, not profit, but break even. I remember this spike up was a very bad, news, or I don't know what happened. And then at last I came in a quick video and told you that I am taking a trade on this 15-minute TGL. But as you can see here, market just soared high and high and then barely tapped into A plus. Let's see clearly. Yes, barely tapped into A plus and then fell hard. I fell to our original TP. So I don't regret this trade because it was on my valid setup. This was it. Even though I should have looked for a little more confirmation, like an engulfing candle like this one, or maybe like a valid two candle retracement. Like no, this is not an entry criteria. Okay, the two candle retracement. It's just for structural marking. But I'm just I traded price action for quite a while now, so I can see which candles are performing good. But anyways, it was way beyond the trading time, so I was just expecting the market to reach my TP. So it didn't. It just went high and then fell. So and by the way, I was safe here. Only 20 pips to risk, not 28. Okay, it was maybe around 24 pips. So that is okay. And then today's price action. So this video may be a little lengthy, but keep up with me. Okay, future hours tip. So what I see today is that price gave a change of character here. It was clearly bearish, clearly bearish. We were also planning, our bias for this week was completely bearish when we did our multi-time frame analysis here on video, maybe on our previous video itself. So, okay, so here price did a two candle retracement here. Okay, I know my chart is very messed up, but still these are clear. Okay, two candle retracement here. This one, hey, fuck, this one here. So this is confirmed low, and then it broke here, so this will be the confirmed high, and there's a two candle retracement once again, so this is the level of 3, and then market gave a change of character here by closing two candles above this confirmed high 2. Then it became a change of character, and there were 3 levels here. Okay, the level of 3, this one, the level of 1, which is our A plus QML, and then the very first level, which is the last resistance in the market turning into support. So RBS, resistance become support. Okay, so once price broke this, I was very confirmed that change of character, setup is very powerful than TJL. I have seen it at, I don't know about future markets, but at this present price action, I can see the change of character levels even in 5 minutes. It is very powerful. So let me just draw out the zone here. This will be level of 1, right? So once this will be pi. Okay, forget all this projection, okay? Let's just see from like this point of view. So after market tapped in to our change of character and then it was aggressively coming down, okay? So what I did, okay, forget all these zones. Just focus on this one. I'll just throw it out. This one. This is 15-minute charts, okay? And then another, this one. So market tapped in and it was aggressively coming down. But I something clicked in my mind because let me be totally honest with you. Today I followed a very good routine. Okay, I woke up early. I, went outside. I took sun. I did a little bit of stretching, and then I had my proper meal in the morning. So my morning was very well, like very very well. That is why I can see my setup even beyond my trading time. I mean, I trade London's and New York's, right? But this was on Asian markets. You can see around 8 a.m. Around 7:45 market gave the change of character. So I was, just looking at the projection to see if there are any, like if there is any future probabilities of any upcoming trades. So I saw that if market broke this, market was like, I'm stammering a lot more, like a lot these days. Anyways, I'll try to be clear because I'm very overwhelmed with the price action. You will get to know it one by one. So market was a very bullish momentum. Okay, it tapped into our level of 2, like confirmed high first, and so I put an alert here in market. As soon as market came here, I sit down on charts and then I drew my levels. And then right after, confirming the reversal point after change of character, it aggressively came down. After this candle, this engulfing candle on 15-minute time frame, I was pretty sure that price will come down to my buying levels. But this zone is a bit like too big, too big. So I had to wait for some kind of confirmation. So I shifted to 5 minutes. Holy shit, what is this prediction? Yeah. So I shifted to 5 minutes. I'll just remove this one, okay? And I find some buying levels. So I can see this is a valid 2 candle retracement. So I mark 1. So it broke here. So this will be the confirmed low 2. And there's a valid 2 candle retracement. So this will be the tentative high. Okay, I'll just mark it for you once again. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then we all know 5-minute TGL levels. Okay, level of 1, and then our A plus, the second level TGL 2. I watched the market how it reacted on the level of 1. It kind of gave some bullish momentum, so I knew that it's ready. I have to be ready, and this is happening well beyond my trading time. So I'm risking half of my quantities here, like with half of my usual quantity here. Okay, I'll show everything later on the video. So it price didn't hold up because my entry criteria. Oh shit, that was it. Okay. This was it. Yeah, this was it. So on this level of 1, market really tried to hold, even form some engulfing candles, but I hesitated because I thought that market on the 5-minute time frame it reversed. I mean, on a 15-minute time frame, it reversed from a big engulfing candle. So it surely had to like I'll wait for my my A plus 5-minute TJ level 2, because honestly speaking, I have more confidence in my A plus than the TGL 1. TGL 1 kind of plays out very well sometimes, but sometimes it just completely doesn't. So today I was trading well beyond my trading time, so I like patiently waited for my desired level, and market rewarded me. It came to my level, and then it started to form a hammer, as you can see here, and I took an entry because this is a legit setup. As you can see in 1 minute time frame, okay, this is an engulfing candle, okay, which engulfed the previous 2 candles. So this was a legitimate setup. So I entered here with targeting the upper highs. As you can see, yesterday itself, I marked my this hourly A plus or 15-minute A plus of previous days. So this will be our like final destination. So this trade failed. Okay, this trade failed. Then again, it kind of gave some bullish momentum on 1 minute. So what I did was I shifted to 5 minutes, and then I observed the price action for some time, and it kind of gave a small hammer here, you another hammer, a very little doji, not even a hammer, but kind of a doji. So I thought market would have like fell. I mean, it tried to sustain here, it fell down, so it might have as well, come to my A plus zone, right? But it didn't. So I had to try on the very next, setup, which is this engulfing candle. I mean, this time I waited for much more confirmation than this entry. So the first confirmation is this engulfing candle, which engulfed the previous two candles. Second, these two price actions are almost similar. You can see here. This second candle is kind of a hammer, like a small doji with the lower wick longer, and this is a total like complete doji. So up till this point, I had only one confirmation, okay? And then third candle was a bullish hammer. Market, I was really expecting that after this, this candle break, the previous candle low, this point, it'll completely fell down to my, like come down to my A plus, but it didn't. It market directly went up and closed bullish. So it mimicked the price action of this trade, but this was a doji once again. So and this was a hammer. So I had one more confirmation, but then again I waited for this high to break. As you can see, this high to break, and then I'll take my entry. So I waited patiently, and then the next candle tried to go down, but it you know went bullish, and then it broke the high, and I took my entry here. It's a little bit of spread due to spread. It kind of got a little above my position. I entered a little with premium, and then I targeted this high. Okay, but initially my TP should be this one. If we look at the higher time frames, I'll just show you here 1 hour price action. So this one, I marked it way before change of character here. Our A plus, here our SBR, which turned out very well, and then double top, which is way beyond. So wait, and I was pretty mature about this trade. Okay, as soon as I entered here, I'll just let it be on a 5 minute. As soon as I entered here, I closed off my markets. I put my TP around this here, and I put one alert at this level. Okay, at this level on this candles. I'm watching this candle. I totally avoided 15 minutes. I mean, it's my mistake that I didn't see the 15-minute open range. I'll just show you. Where was it? I I didn't see the 15-minute open range here. I just was looking at the 5 minute time frame because MT5 is very like we can't we just I mean we only can put our orders there on MT5, but we can't really analyze like this complexions on MT5. So it kind of it's my mistake. I should have done it earlier. I was glued to my MT5 while putting my TP and like observing where my TP should be. Initially, it should be here because this is a 15-minute TGL A plus, later turned to hourly. Maybe it's not hourly, but 15-minute. Yeah, it is 15-minute TGL. So we'll just let it be, okay? I'll let it be. And then I close off my markets. Put my alert here, somewhere around here. Yeah, this one. And then I waited. And as soon as my alert rang, I opened my MT5. That's the mistake that I did. And instead of waiting for my TP, by watching this rejection, I got scared. Flaw number one, I got scared today and I miss these. this range. So this was totally my mistake. So I exited 100% of my quantity here. And by the way, to be completely honest with you, I'm trading with 0.01, okay? 0.01. So I can't even do a risk free on like 1:1. And my rule was that I'll normally trade with 0.02 lots on my trading time, my like trading session time. And as soon as my trade hits 1:1, I'll book 50% of my quantity, and then I'll let it run to my final TP. So since I was entering with only 0.01 lots, half the quantity, so I got scared and I missed the entire move, my original TP, as you can see here. And then there is no regret, by the way. This is still, oh, wait a second. I captured only 1000 pips, okay? Somewhere around here. I captured only around 1000 pips. But just for illustration purposes, because this was my original TP, I booked 100% here, so I've kept it like this. I'll just delete this one. So this was a successful trade, and then price shifted the bullish momentum, right? So I waited for another level. This 15-minute TGL, I thought it can play it out. I wasn't sure about this one, but wait a second, I'll tell you why. Because price gave a change of character here, okay? And it totally shifted to bullish on 15 minutes as well. You can see here like bullish. So if we do our structural marking on 15-minute TGL levels, this will be 1, 2 candle retracement, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, with 2 candle retracement here. So 2 levels comes out, 1 and 2. Done. 15-minute TGL, 15-minute TGL. Okay, look, 15-minute TGL, which later turned out to be our QML for, our A plus for, previous price action. Not previous, but later on, or later on price action. Fuck, my English is so bad. Still, I need to improve. Anyways, now coming back to our market share. I know I'm over-explaining myself, but these are, what my mind is playing all of the time. So what happened here? Why it happened? Where should I place my TP? I clearly saw this as my final destination, but still I put it here because I was already entering with 0.01 lots. My half my quantity. I know 0.01 is nothing, bro, nothing. I'll just show you later, okay? Why I'm doing this. I'll just show you later. So, okay, now I'm waiting for my 15-minute TGL 1, and price came here, tapped into my level, just put elected. And again, this zone was way too big, 32 pips. Like, not way too big, but it's bigger than usual. So, what I did was I tried to find, 5-minute TGL levels. Once again, that's pretty much my strategy I'm trading with today, and this is something I've learned. So valid 2 candle retracement, so 1, 2, and valid 2 candle retracement, so 3. So 1 level, try to hold up, but didn't, it failed. 2, A plus. So like I told you, I try my very best to trade only 5-minute A plus. Okay, that is why I was waiting for price to come here, which was yesterday's. Yeah, price to hit my A plus, and it did, but it kind of made a like awkwardly high candle, 23 pips. It wasn't worth the try. It gave how much? 16, 23. It gave around 1:1, okay, legitimately, but I wasn't. I was not confident on this one, so I let it go because there was a big selling level way, down here. Not selling, but buying. What the fuck am I talking about? This is buying level. this buying level, 15-minute TGL level, which then later turned out to be selling level. So okay, yeah, I was waiting for price to hit here because this was way too big candle. If you can see the price action from here, this is very big for me to entry, for me to enter, not entry. What the fuck is wrong with my English, man? Anyways, price tapped into my level, and then it made, an down up price action, like down and up, and then some consolidation here on this in this range, and then it kind of broke this level here, but then again failed. I was waiting for a clear structure for me to enter, okay? But then again, since I have my risk management on point, okay? So what is my risk management? That if you win, I won't write this one, but if you win on one trading session, then you won't trade on that session, okay? No matter how, how good the setups can be, because this was 8,000 pips trade, which I secured. So despite being, observing on the markets and being in the markets, I can see several setups, but I stick to my risk management plan because I wanted to close my day in profits. If I lost half of my profits here in this one, I'll I'm still in drawdown. And then again, there's my, our A plus here, 50-minute A plus. That is why I didn't enter in this trade, even though I got, like a clear entry on this candle, like in this price action, because I was observing. Okay, I put my, I just placed a long position here as if I were trading in real. But since I took this big trade, so I don't want to risk any of this profits here because I'm already in like a very big drawdown. So kudos to my risk management. This trade kind of went. I mean, it it was good. Okay, it was good. Let me turn it in 5 minutes. It was a good one, but why did it didn't like why it couldn't, go much more higher? Because there was a reason to it. Okay, market made a 5 minute 1, 2, 3 teacher level, but then again, it gave a change of character here in this candle. Okay, as you can see, this candle gave a change of character here. I noticed, I noticed it, and that is why I was very hesitant to trade this one because right here it'll be our selling level, our support become resistance level or SBR. You can see I've even marked this one SBR. So even if I would have traded this one, because this big zone was a 15-minute TGL zone, so price will have to. I mean, I am not demanding the market, to react to my zones only, but there's high probability that it will react from my marked zones, and price did. And I kind of thought to myself that if I would have entered here on this kind of candle, 5 minute closing candle, what kind of possibilities would it arise? Because what I am good at with this strategy is that I can mark destinations clearly, like clear as fuck. So market right now, because I'm trading on 5 minute, not five, I mean, yeah, totally 5 minute. In 5 minutes, market gave a change of character. So my legitimate TP level should be this one. Because right from here, we will expect some selling momentum, okay? Because this will be our support become resistance. And these days, market was really respecting our support become resistance levels. So price exactly came here. Okay, I'll just show you. Let me in 1 minute. This one. Price just tapped into our level and then made then began falling. Now another scenario. I'll just I've even wrote it here somewhere maybe. Yeah, just observe this one. No trade as we already made profit. That is why my risk management stopped me from taking this trade. just for illustrative purposes, just for making this video, I was keeping this position open in this layout. Now, this was a support become resistance, and it came perfect candle here, perfect candle. And even if this was a FOMO entry, I don't care if it's a FOMO entry or not. This stop loss was legitimate. I mean, this was under 5 minutes. As you can see, 20 pip stop loss, legitimate candle on 1 minute charts. This was it. I was lost for a second. Okay, so good candle. Even if I would have entered here, but my stop loss would be way too big. So I always prefer to put my stop loss a little above the zones, the levels. So this was a legitimate candle. It's worth taking the risk, but no trade as I already made profit. So I just place my position here, you know, right, on live market, okay? On live market, I place my positions. If it's an SL, I'll show you the SL. I mean, I'll show you the SL. If it's a profit, I'll show you the profit. Because I'm journaling from for myself, not for anyone else to watch. I know my English is very bad today because I'm very overwhelmed, man. I've been repeating this way more time, maybe. Anyways, so I put my order here and I closed my market for the day. Not for the day, but for the moment. And I just knew that market would definitely come to my 15-minute TGL level. Surely. So I put my TP here, till here, put an alert here, and then at later in the evening, around 17:40, it was 5:40 p.m. Market gave a TP. This was a very big trade, man. 170 pips. It even went down, way down, more than, but fuck, holy fuck, more than 6,000 pips, more than 6,000 pips. Because this was a maybe a weekly candles low, maybe, let's see. Holy shit, what is this? Yeah, the weekly candles body, I mean opening, or like daily candle. No, it isn't. Like 4 hour, exactly. See, this is a 4 hour kind of support here. So it totally made sense. Totally made sense. So, anyways, that won't be our TPA anyway, so it'll be legitimately here. Still, 170 pips captured. I will still consider this as, my legit trade because I would have traded here. But since I already made a profit here and I don't have any room for loss, any room for errors, because I'm still way down in the trenches in drawdown. So I didn't trade this one. So I'll delete this one. I'll delete this position. I won't delete this position. I'll keep it because it affects my mental. I predicted this move already. Anyways, now market tried to hold this 50-minute TGL but failed. Then I marked this, kind of FPG 5-minute TGL, A plus TGL, one level here, which market tried to hold here, this level, and one level here. But it gave a little bit of reaction, but this is not tradable. Okay, I wrote here, but only no trade but observe. I'll let it stay. Okay, now until this point there was no activity in the market. Okay, I was off the charts, now outside. I was learning something, my other physical activities. So this level played out to be very good. Let's put it here like this. SPR. Nice. So now after it hit this level, I waited for some kind of confirmation because this was a 15-minute TJL A plus. but it failed. Some kind of news, you know. Oh yeah, I remember. US, like, were planning to, you know, attack Iran for some, I don't know, some geopolitics. But there was a news here, Trump stating that he will, take strict actions towards Iran. So that is why market really literally fell hard. And I was waiting for, what, one more thing, a change of character of this bullish momentum. See, this is the legitimate one. Okay, in 15 minutes, I'll just show you. So two candle retracement, one, two, and the three. And if market broke below this level, what will be called change of character, baby? But this is very crucial. Okay, here market didn't change its character; it just gave a fake out, red candle, and then again green candle, which closed above, which closed, literally closed above this change of character level. So until now, there is no change of character. Okay, but on the one, two, three, on this candle, there was a little change of character because one candle closing below this level and then the second candle closed below this level. So there is a valid change of character now. And for this purpose only, I turn this level and this level A plus to selling level, right? And this is the one, two, and three double top. I'll just write it for you. Double top, nice. So now 15-minute TJL turned out to be QML after change of character. 15-minute TJL A plus turned out to be SBR. This SBR after change of character. Nice. So I was waiting for price to, show some bullish momentum. And not here. A little bit of here I was expecting. And I kind of took a trade maybe. Yeah. Let me see. Let me see. Yeah, I did. So you might be wondering why did I go against my setup? So it was very clear, okay? Very clear. Price went aggressively down, then went aggressively up, tested my level, made a big engulfing candle, like way big, 34 pips. Then again it made big engulfing candle where I would have probably entered here. But at this time I was sitting in live with my mentor. So his bias was bullish because there was a clear internal structure shift here, as you can see. So that is why he was expecting a little bit of bullish momentum till, to 4028, 4028. But since I'm a destination trader, I know where to exit very well by this strategy. So what I did was I went to 5 minute because I usually trade 5 minute. And what I did was I saw any kind of TGL. Okay, because there was clearly a change of character here. Okay, here. Well, it took an retracement here, one, two, three, and then change of character here, and even this one change of character. So price is clearly bearish in 5 minute time frame. Okay, so now I spotted this TGL level. Bearish, two candle retracement here, and then one, it broke here, so two, and then two candle retracement here, so three, level of three here. So this becomes zone level of one, and then A plus. Okay, A plus, which later turned out to be QML. But until now, there was no, change of character, no change of character, so this level is still invalid, and this level hasn't become QML yet. Okay, so I spotted this 5 minute TGL selling structure, and since my mentor was, on buy, and I respect him, so I kind of aligned my position with him, and I took alongside him, and as you can see here, I really hoped that market would have, went to his TP 4028, but it didn't. But I know why, because there was a 5 minute selling level here. So I exited here with well over 30 pips, 30 pips secured. Previously, 1000 pips secured. So this is a very good trade because I know destiny, where the markets will go. Okay, it most likely go. Not exactly, but most likely. I don't like expect market to go to my level and then retrace back down. But I just I just sometimes see it's just instinct, And then I exited here with 30 pips secured. And then again, it kind of where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Yeah. And then again, price now that into my selling level and fell hard. As you can see, it fell literally very hard. So I knew that this level was very good level. So my point of view is on selling side. And as you can, as we know, our bias for the entire week was sells because our multi-time frame analysis was selling. I know this video is way too big, maybe even 1 hour plus, I don't know, 36 minutes only. Yes, it's good. So we did our multi-time frame analysis and it was we were planning to risk more on selling because market is on selling structure now. That is why on the change of character on this level on 15 minute, uh, this one's also messy price action. So messy my chart is. Anyways, it helped me secure, end my day in profit. So be it. So change of character here in this candle. So I'm waiting for some kind of entry here. And I was with my mentor. So he was also planning sells somewhere around here. But market already gave a very good momentum, downside momentum. Of how many pips? 100 pips. 100 pips momentum. Very good, man. But still, I was planning to sell. So I waited for my SBR level because now this is valid. Now there is a perfection change of character in 15 minutes. So I waited. I kind of was like what do you call it? There was a FOMO emotion in my hands fingers to press the sell order in this candle itself. But somehow I waited for a little more confirmation because sometimes prices fix it. So I waited, and it was also a big stop loss. Okay, like realistically, if we see big stop loss, 28 pips. So I waited, and voila, market rewarded my patience. It then again went high and gave the engulfing candle. I entered just below this, just exactly on this zone, on this level, with stop loss of almost 20 pips on this candle's high, not exactly high, but the body, the opening. For illustrative purposes, I kept myself here, and then I let it run. I let it run literally, and it was just an analysis, guys. I didn't enter here, okay? I just saw this text I wrote. Just analysis point of view, no trade because we already went long and made profit, so willing to reach that profit on A plus. This was not A plus. This was okay. This was A plus. So we already went by here, and then there's a rule, okay? If I enter a trade on one side, I directly can't change my point of view and on the next trade I can go on the sell side. I just can't. So this was beyond my rules. So even though I can see this exact setup, I restrained myself. I restrained my finger because these fingers can literally destroy you, man. These fingers. If you can control these fingers, man, you will end your day in profits, let alone months in profits, let alone you'll end your year in profits. So let's see how far I can go with this risk management or whatever you call it. So just an analysis point of view, no trade because we already went long here and made profit. So I will risk this profit on our A plus level. I will not enter here because I can't, switch my point of view almost every single time. So I'll just delete this one because I literally predicted this on live market. Not predicted, but yeah, I will call it predicted. It was supposed to be, go down. Yeah, this is a valid SBR level. It did, and then again, we were looking at 5 minutes. So successfully, how many pips? 60 pips. Very good. And then again, price aggressively came down. I waited for a proper structure to enter, and then once again it kind of gave a little confirmation here. My mentor also told me to look for sells here on this level. Yeah, just because there was big engulfing candles like engulf total this range, So that is why this little retracement we kind of analyze because he is way more experienced than I am. So he predicted the market to go around 1:2 trade somewhere around here, maybe here. This was a break even trade, okay? My mentors, I didn't think they had like take. Wait a second, I took this one. I took this one, but I exited early because I feared the volatility. So I secured how many 1:1 here, and then I closed my position. And my mentor, what he did was he managed this trade very well. On 1:1, he exited some quantity, like 50%, and he trailed his stop loss to around somewhere here. And this was no, oh yeah, around somewhere like a little bit of somewhere around here. And then he waited for 1:2, and then suddenly price gave this, this red candle, so he waited a little more. And then he exited somewhere around here, pain point exit. So mentor for a reason, right? He has way more experience in these charts than I do, so that's why very good. So made a profit here of how many pips? 30 pips again once more. Cool, nice trade. Uh, Also, I have a rule, okay? If I am trading with someone else, I risk only, half of my quantities, 50%. So since I trade on 0.02, I traded here with 0.01. Okay, you can do the get calculations, hisab of how much profit did I make here. No, it's not enough, but still, we secure 30 pips. We don't see the money. Now this one. So why did I mark these two levels? Okay. So after price, broke this level, I can clearly see a low here. Two candle retracement here. So one, it broke here. Okay, so there's the high two, and then two candle retracement here. So three down here. So there comes two levels. One, level of one, TJ level of one, selling, and TJ selling TJ level of two, A plus. So, but I was not confident to trade on this because there was a big news coming. Not this one. Not this one. Where did it go? And this one. So I didn't trade on these levels. Okay, I didn't trade on this level. I did one here, but you can say it. So this one I just observed the price action. I because my mind was clear today. I woke up early, took the sun, went outside, did everything. My diet is on point. I did some kind of stretching in my body, so my mind was very good, very clear. So I can see all the setups forming in real live markets. So I was putting all those positions here. So no trade, just observing. I'm waiting for FOMC. See, everything is here. I'm not faking it, okay? I don't fake to myself or not on others because I don't care, literally. So tapped in and gave a good engulfing candle, and I thought that maybe I'll wait, but since I'm not taking any position, so I just placed my order here, okay, right here, because this was a valid 20 pip stop loss. But then again, it goes against my rules that you have to put the stop loss a little above your zones, but this is way too big. So, and I can't find any smaller levels here. The 1 minute levels are not trustworthy, so I had to enter here. So I put my position here, and then waited for proper 1:2, and then it gave 50 pips, more than 50 pips. But still, I did predict this. It's right here. So I did predict it. I did predict this one. No traces. So I did this one. This was a legitimate setup. Okay, I can see all the setups forming in live markets. That is why I placed these positions like this one and RA plus. Let's see. When market tapped in RA plus, it gave very good reaction. Very good reaction. So I waited. I didn't put my order here, all my positions here because I was off the charts on this one. Literally off the charts because I went to eat something. I remember, and then after I came, I observed the price action there. I wouldn't have entered on this one, but instead I would have entered on this candle's low break with legitimate stop loss. See, this trade is very good. A plus levels, beauty man, and then this low target, maybe this one. The price reverse, so I probably would have. This is gold, so realistically, this would have been the TP. But I would have taken this on a break even because I would have placed my stop loss here, considering this as A plus trade. But still, price gave how many pips? 63 pips, 60 pips. So it was a good trade. A plus levels beauty, beauty. But I didn't see this one, so I'll delete this one. And then price again tested our SBR, but it didn't play out. So forget, there was some kind of news here, some kind of meeting was going on regarding interest rates, FOMC meeting. So price went aggressively high, man, and I couldn't even, literally couldn't even understand why. Let's put it like this one. Put it like this one. Okay, these levels are already played out. That's why I'm reducing the size. And then our A plus. I executed a trade on this candle. Okay, on this candle on my A plus. Just because this was an A plus, I executed here, and I was sitting down with one of my mentors. I have two mentors. Okay, so we were planning on short, and he trades on his total, like his own strategy. Okay, and this was also a legit A plus level of mine also, like mine. We had our like thoughts match, so I thought he's also like planning short here. I'm also planning short here, and this is also my A plus level. So let me take a position here. So somewhere around here, I took my entry with a legitimate 20 pips stop loss above this zone, and then targeting these lows, and then I took my SL here. I'll put this one here. Okay. I'll just reduce the size here. So just to look, put my charts a little bit cleaner. And then again, I didn't enter on this one. I did enter on this red candle, but again, it stopped me out because I was trading with my mentor, and it really what tapped into my double top region. So I was pretty confident, and also this was a London high, okay, 2 days, and previously I still trade London highs because London high liquidity is very to the point. The market tested like swept London high today, and then again it continuously fall without taking this stop loss. And it touched it, but see it only for 1 pip. It didn't. So London high works pretty well. And I also place a trade here on watching this doji, aligning those thoughts with my mentor. He didn't take this one, but I did because this was my legitimate level, and all my other previous levels didn't play out. Even A plus didn't play out, so I had to take this one. But I targeted like very small till this low because of this unnecessary buying. I fear that market will not retrace, this much. I had to target this one, but still, anyways, no problem. Still, I made a profit here of around 50 pips. Cool. Not even 50. Around 46, 40 pips. Let's consider 40 pips. Okay. Yeah, 40 pips. But let me just check. Okay. Yeah, somewhere around 40 pips. Okay, so somewhere around 40 pips. I'll just check it out later. The phone is on charging. Okay. And then comes the FOMC. Everyone was planning to sell. Literally everyone. Even my bias was on selling. But my mentor came live just 3 minutes before FOMC news and on this candle, and he told me to buy. I was like, okay, I'll give it a shot. So I placed my buy stops at this level, okay? With a little bit of my legitimate SL. I've extended a bit. And I've targeted, my other big level. But what the fuck? My order got executed here. I've placed my position here. Here. Price went so aggressive. So aggressive. That I got my order, executed on after 272 pips. Holy fuck. And I was so scared because price was so volatile here, it was so moving like violently, and I'll show you, I only had $35 to risk because this is a standard 5K account. You know, my friend traded this session way bad and he fucked this account and I'm handling since then, like turning little bits of profits some days, devastating loss. So he gave up on this account. He laughed and said that you can't, you know, grow this account. But still, I bet on myself. I made a promise to myself that I will fucking grow this account back and let alone pass this account. You'll see, man. Everyone will see. We can't lose hope, man. Trading is something which requires ultimate discipline, and I am willing to pay any price, even if I had to, take trades on 0.01 lot. My friend with whom I trade, he told me that this account is gone, man. You can't trade because of what fucking mistake he did here. He was very emotional that time, and he opened up the markets and he like, went aggressive, full aggressive, like he wants to win. So, $260 loss. This is a little bit loss, but I accept this loss. Okay, this was bad. So since then, I traded on news NFP, sorry CPI, and then made little profit, and then again gave away all the profits to losing trades because my strategy didn't work. And then I switched my strategy from last week, as you can see, not even last week. Let me see, from 24th from here. I don't know how $24 lost. Anyways, everything is on journal. So I traded here. So I'll make it happen, man. I'll fucking make it happen. So now coming back, I only had room for $35 to loss. I mean to lose. Even if price hits $35 loss on floating, my account is gone, man. And maybe it did, but magically, God's will, it helped me. It literally helped me, man. Literally helped me and my account is still live. Still, I'm so thankful, and I'm still on profits. Okay, and I still made some like $40 here. As you can see, 57. Like aligning your life literally helps in trading. Today, everyone was saying market was so bad, so bad. Still, I made my most amount of money. I captured most amount of pips in today's bad market. Why? Because my mind was clear. I woke up early. Everything was aligned. Everything was good. So, man, I've realized it. Man. I have realized it. So, when I was fucking professional today, I can see all my levels. I've marked. I've put alerts on every level, like every possibility of like a change of character or any TGL levels. Everything you can name it. So, and I talked about destination. Okay, for scalping that I told you on, these trades, these trades, these trades. So माइंड क्लियर रहेगा ना तो चार्ट्स क्लियर दिखेगा भाई it it came real like it came real. My mentor told this line that माइंड क्लियर रहेगा तो चार्ट्स क्लियर दिखेगा मेरे भाई. So anyways, क्या ही बोलूं तुम्हें. I'm still alive baby. Precord is still alive, motherfucker. Still alive. And you know what, I planned on putting some buys here, but it gave me stop loss a little bit, but it's okay because I knew price had to push higher, and now it did. Fucker. What the fuck? What the fuck? 6,000 more pips? Holy shit. Market, baby. No problem. I'm still in profits though. And even if I were in loss, it doesn't matter. Because I'm here to learn and be a better trader. I'll put it out in big words. I trade to trade better, not to make money, man. I trade to trade better. I trade to, trade better. My understanding will rise. I'll know more about the markets if I have this learning mindset. So my mentor told me this line and it stayed in my memory. Today, man, journaling is pretty lame, but still we have to do it on video. Today I played out M5 levels, M15 levels on change of character. Yes, I did. Did I play any hourly levels? Let me see. No, 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 no. No, we didn't. So, how was trade? Fucking good. Fucking good. Set up TJL and change of character. Okay. Wait, we can't multiple select. So the setting for multiple select is in the change type multi select. TJL. YouTube link. I put it every time. And this PNL is fucking profit. So now let's open up this one. Okay, one by one we'll have to journal. This is the boring part, guys, but still we are willing to do the boring parts because boring pays. Okay, it pays literally. So I will select this trade here. Wait a second to make it more visible. To the left. Okay, upload file. This is the boarding part. Okay, so I won't yap while journaling because this is very crucial. I have to be on my zone, you know. So we my setup is, you know, so fucked up. I have to, you know, turn like this to type. I can't type like this because this is, you know, sideways. How's my reading time? So enter, wait, 50% quantity. Mistake. Or not FOMO, fear. Okay, good trade. Next. Okay, this one. Now I will not put this one as a trade, but as a learning. Okay, do a screenshot this one. Let's do it like this. Now it's good. not good. Lose. I mean, I got not for this trade, okay? I'm journaling this exact trade. I have to write down every single thing, okay? For me to then review it and then draw out conclusions of how was that trader, like how what kind of a trader I was back in the days, and I'm referring to these days, okay? After I become like, profitable, that is already written, destined. Even if it's not, I will change the destiny with sheer will and discipline and every fucking thing that requires to do it. So now, next trade, okay, this one. I know this is pretty boring. I'm not even speaking, but this boring thing will ultimately pay you the most amount of money. So just stick with me, boy. Boy. Okay, okay. I just pasted this one. Nice. Beautiful size of it. Create this block. Take this one to the side of it. Okay. Now I have to write here. Oh, I've been sitting for way too long period, so my fucking back hurts and butt hurts because this chair is, very old. 90s chair. I need to get a gaming chair for myself. This is a promise to myself. AC, gaming chair, one MacBook because this camera is shit and this PC is shit. But I made most amount of money from this PC itself, so this is the OG. Next. Okay, this one. Two. So T2L1, T2A plus, right? what do you say? Very boring. I'm over explaining myself, I know. So just shut up, okay? I'm trying to do my thing. And if you wanna watch, then watch. Fuck it, break up. Okay, okay. I'm scared. What the fuck is this price action, man? Holy shit. Anyways, Derek. Nice. Right. Now it makes sense. Yes. 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 Okay. Okay. We can't do this one. Fuck it. So exactly the cable. Yes, baby. Wait. Wait. Where did it go? Nice. Pretty nice. Today was the best trading session ever experienced, I've ever done in my journey and up till now, until today. So that being said, I think, oh shit, 1 hour 36 minutes. I still got dinner to. Wait a second. So yeah, I haven't done my dinner, so I gotta go grab something to eat and head back to sleep because tomorrow I again need to wake up early because I'm fixing my sleep. My sleep schedule is totally fucked. And today I was researching on why this is the case, and I got to know that we have an internal clock in ourselves, okay? And my internal clock is totally fucked. So I'm fixing my internal clock by, you know, getting sun exposure early in the morning at one specific time for like a week. Then only my body will adapt to it. I'll automatically wake up early, that kind of thing. So my mind will be fresh, and I'll like have profitable trading days like today. Today was the best day I've ever recorded on video, off video, everywhere. I just love myself, man. I'm just so lucky to be born here in this family, in this household. I'm a goddamn winner, babe. I'm a goddamn winner. Motherfucker. I got you, bro. You got. Anyways, it's pretty late now, so good night.